guys, what is up? Welcome back. My name is Tess. Today's video will be an 8-hour wear test on the new One Size Beauty Turn Up the Base Full Beat Liquid Foundation. So if you guys are interested in today's video, please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share it with your friends. I would really appreciate that. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Just a little bit of shade comparison. All these match me. Okay, so this is one size. Light 20 neutral. This is the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin 5N. This is the Colourpop Tinted Moisturizer in the shade Light 7W. Armani Luminous Silk in the shade 4. E-Cosmetics CC in the shade Light. Okay, let me explain it to you guys real quick. So on the left side, I used the new Hydro Grip Glow Primer. On the right side, I used the OG Hydro Grip Primer. And this is what happened. I want to give the foundation a full chance, but I do also want to mention this primer kind of just make my skin look super weird. I don't know if you guys can tell. It was just like something is not mixing really well. I don't know. It was just not looking the smoothest. This side is okay, but I do think the nose, you know what I'm talking about? It's just like, I feel like the foundation is flowing on top. It's not really like melting to the skin. I don't know. It's just like a little uneven looking for me, kind of a little cakey looking for me. I want to give this foundation a good fair chance. And so far, I'm not liking what I'm seeing. So I'm going to take everything off and just do my regular routine. Okay, I'm just going to do my normal routine. I kind of remove everything. I'm just going to tone with this Ring Wild Ginseng toner to just make sure I have enough hydration. I'm going to tone again with the Hyaluron Skin Essence by Hanskin. Ooh, I'm just gonna make sure I really saturate the skin with tons of hydration. Just, we are hydrated. And just let your skin like drink up the hydration. I'll let this sink in a little bit and then do a moisturizer. Okay, I'm just gonna do the Rhode Restore Cream. I'm almost done with this one on its last legs. Oh, I might be done with this one already, huh? Okay, finally, there's a little bit come out. I think that's the final drop. And I'm just gonna moisturize the skin again to lock in that moisture. And I'm gonna let this sink in and we'll do the foundation. Okay, I think instead of the Hydro Grip Glowy Primer that kind of messed up the base, I'm just gonna use the Huda Beauty Easy Blur. I really enjoyed this and it actually like fills in my fine lines really well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. One thing about the Milk Hydro Grip Glow Primer is that it's just so glowy. And it really just accentuates the pores and the fine lines. So I want to use like a blurring primer instead and see if it does anything for this foundation, you know, just to give it a fair shot. One side with the primer and this side without. I'm gonna let it sit for a bit and we'll go ahead with the application. Let's go in with the foundation. Again, 2 pumps. I think 2 pumps is probably enough for, I'm gonna like kind of work it into the brush. And I'm gonna do this side with the brush. This is the Rare Beauty brush. I really love this brush for foundation application. Earlier I was using the Path Magic blush brush and I do find that can leak a little bit of the streaks on the face, so I'm switching it up to the Rare Beauty brush. Let me take a look on this application now. Okay, seems to be a bit better, a lot better than with the Hydro Grip. I'm just gonna pat a little bit more. Okay, I think instead of the Hydro Grip Glowy Primer that kind of messed up the base, I'm just gonna use the Huda Beauty Easy Blur. I really enjoyed this and it actually like fills in my fine lines really well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do a moisturizer. Okay, I'm just gonna on this part. Foundation seems to be very lightweight. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel thick. This is the side with, without. And light 20 is a pretty good match to me. Yeah, so far everything look pretty good, but I can see the nose is being a little, I don't know, patchy still. The nose is not doing the best. Okay, on this side, I'm gonna do it with a wet sponge and just to kind of compare. And let's see if I like the application better. I have a feeling I might like this application a little bit better because... Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna apply a little bit on the forehead. And there's still a lot left. I do think I probably put a little too much on this side. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it as is because I do think it has the potential to be a little cakey because I'm seeing on this side with the brush like it's getting a little cakey. I might apply a little too much, so I'm just gonna leave this side as is. I don't want to like overdo it, if you know what I'm trying to say. I might add a little bit just around the nose to kind of cover the redness a little bit. Okay, that is a little bit, the leftover a little bit on the cheeks. And that's it. Okay, this is the finished application. I still kind of went over with a sponge just because I do think I'm seeing a little bit of that cakiness. I'm like trying to pat things out. So I still went over a little bit with the sponge to press everything in. And now I'm feeling better about this application. So this is a little bit of a pen. The nose definitely looks a bit better without the Hydro Grip primer. So I can confirm it's absolutely the primer, not the foundation, thank God. Up close, honestly, it doesn't look too bad. I feel like this side with the primer a little bit, it just looks a little extra cakey for some reason. Maybe it could be the Huda primer too, but I think without the primer, this actually looks really nice. It looks like something that I will actually wear, just not applying too much. This looks like a finish that I will actually wear. And if you want it to be more matte, definitely set it with your powders and everything. It does so far looks pretty good to me, other than just the nose on this side looks a little heavy. Let me show you. You see what I'm talking about? This side looks smoother, but this side with the primer, for some reason, it's looking a little heavy. Okay, the time now is 4:43 and we'll see how long this lasts me. Okay, you guys, I'm doing a quick check-in. It is currently 8, so that means we're a good like 3.5 hours. And good news, I didn't set it with powder or anything. This is the face with a full bead. And the good news is it didn't really settle on the fine lines. If you go back to see my Huda Beauty Easy Blur, it settled into my fine lines the first hour. So I'm really glad that it didn't really sit on my fine line too much. So that's a really good news. I think it takes them about like a good 3-4 hours to kind of finally about to sit in this line, but not too much, just a little bit on the line. And everything seems to be doing good. Consider 3 hours, 3.5 hours. The line started to form a little bit on the forehead, but not too crazy. And everything seems to be doing great so far. I probably won't work out today because I am starving, so I think I'm just gonna take it chill today, watch a movie or something and eat a little bit and come back. That's pretty much for a 3.5 hour check-in. So I'm thinking we can probably push it for a good 8 hours for you guys. And check back in with you guys in a little bit. Hey you guys, it is a good 10:30, so we're almost 6 hours. And I just want to do a quick check-in for you guys. For 6 hours, I didn't really work out today, so just ate, put on some glasses, and I was watching Dune 2. Okay, I'm using you guys in. Again, I didn't use any setting spray or powder to kind of manipulate a product. This is just the foundation itself with no powder or anything, and wear a good 6 hours. It actually surprisingly wear really well. Way better than on the Huda Easy Blur. I did work out, so I don't know if that counts. And now I'm starting to see like the smile line settling at hour 6. It definitely settles a little bit more than hour 3. It surprisingly wear really well at hour 6. No powder. For 6 hours? Yeah, the nose looking a little definitely worn off a bit. I didn't really blow my nose today, so quite a bit still is left. That's the smile line, definitely settling. 12:52. We're a good solid 8 hours. And I would say for 8 hours, it definitely look like it's been through it. The nose has kind of break apart more. The forehead, definitely a lot more oil peeking through. And definitely see the foundation start to sit on the fine lines. And the smile lines definitely, yeah, you can see it. You can still visibly see quite a lot of makeup still on the face. I'll zoom you guys in. I think that both sides looks pretty similar, and you guys can see the lines are settling for sure, and then the marks on the nose. I mean, it definitely visibly has a lot more makeup left. If you see my Huda video at this hour, I would say a good like 40% has left my face. One size foundation at this hour still has, I would say still has a good 80% on the face. The only visible break apart is the nose because I was wearing glasses. The redness peeking through, some smile lines, some fading around the nose, but that's pretty much it. And I think without powder and without setting spray or anything to manipulate, and without any primer on this side, I'm really like impressed by the longevity for this foundation. Again, this is my first impression 8-hour wear test. I really enjoyed this. Surprisingly, I thought I was gonna hate it because if it's a matte foundation, chances likely I would not like it, but it's not like a that matte finish. It still is like a soft matte finish, which I don't mind. I would say if you want the glow to peek through, you can put a glowy primer underneath. I do feel like with a brush, it can get a little bit heavy and cakey. For my personal preference, sponge is definitely the way to go for application. If you want your foundation to last, this one lasts quite a bit without powder or anything. It's a really solid one size. I'm impressed. I really enjoyed this foundation. Surprisingly, the coverage is really nice. With the sponge, it doesn't really feel heavy or cakey or anything, and it lasts really well without doing anything to it. That's pretty much it for today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this 8-hour wear test. Yeah, comment down below. Let me know if you guys are picking this one up. Will you be trying or sampling? Comment down below and let's chat. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have not subscribed, I really love for you to subscribe, join the fam. And I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.